So how we want to start out our walks is making sure we have a nice secure grip. The two that I like, thumb lock grip, goes over your thumb, gripped here, and you can feel the security of that grip. You can pull really hard and you have it really well. If this feels comfortable for you as well, over the wrist, up through the thumb, in between the pointer finger, is another nice secure grip. Either one is fine. I prefer the thumb lock grip, but some people find either one to be a little strange, so you can take your preference with that. We're gonna go motorcycle grip with the left, and what we're doing with this hand is we're floating. So you kind of want your hand to be open and just through it. The cue that I start giving for walking is I say, let's go, and then we start moving. How we're gonna wanna reward today, I say yes, I toss food over, and I step as she's eating it, and this keeps the dog behind us. Yes. If I wanted to, and she's doing really well at this point, so this is just kind of like a video recap of our session, I can be telling her, good, 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 yes. And so that's making her still feel rewarded as we're taking those steps, because the good ultimately links up to yes here. Good, 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 yes. And this is something as she's learning, great to do. You eventually don't have to do this as the movement becomes the reward here. The next thing that we did, let's go. We started creating left-hand turns. And with Daisy, we're gonna do these somewhat wide to start out with, just to create a little boundary, right? So I want her to understand at any moment I can walk in front of her, so that she needs to be really right next to me. Yes. Let's go. Get stuck. Do a left-hand turn here. Right, and the idea of that, what I talked about, good girl. Picture walking in the mall, right? And you have that one person that's kind of next to you, and they randomly kind of walk in front of you. It makes you slow down, and you have to kind of pay attention to where they're at a little bit more. And I'm gonna do a wide left-hand turn for Daisy. Yes. Just so she knows that I can walk in front of her. Now, the next thing we're gonna do here, and she's doing fantastic, but I have to show you, just in case she makes an error, what I would do. So if we go too far to the left, I do what's called a boundary correction. You can do this with leash pressure, so I'm purposely gonna make her try to go this way so I can show you. So I tossed over there, yes, and then I'm gonna reward. This is where I talk about that bullseye. That's off the dartboard. Right next to me is the bullseye. I want her to be around me. So you go ahead and grab this one. So that'd be to the left, and you do the same thing if it was to the right. So if she goes over here, so we get to the left, yes, and then reward when she's back on your left side. So that's our answer for side to side. If a dog is behind me, you can boundary correct. I start by just going though. I just don't really allow a dog that decision to go, no, I just want to stop. So what I'm gonna do here, put her back in motion, and this one I'm purposely going to have her fail for the sake of the video, so you can see this. So I'm not gonna reward her for a little bit, and she's gonna try to pull, and I'm gonna show you that rock back stop. Daisy, let's go. So you always wanna have a little slack in your leash. So that's that moving backwards. See how I just go? There's no option, I just go. And she's walking perfectly. Again, I would be rewarding almost all of this. Outside of trying to eat the little berries on the floor, we'll correct that. I'd be rewarding almost all of this right now. And by the way, we eventually stop rewarding from the floor. I do that just to create that where she stays behind us, that split second of lag time where I can stay in front of her. We probably don't need to actually do that anymore. We could just go like this. Yes. And feed her right here, do it with the left hand, and then just make sure you regrip your leash. You could do that at this point because she's gotten so much better from when we started. She actually hasn't pulled me the whole time. When she goes for stuff on the floor, I just pop upwards with the leash, and we just continue to move. So we have some backward stuff going on, some paying attention to some stuff on the floor, but we don't have pulling anymore, which is a good thing. Yes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get her to pull in this video. Let's go. So to isolate that technique, let me show you, if she does go in front of me, the rock back stop, I'm going to have you just handle her, she's probably not going to pull. The footwork looks like this. So it's kind of like going up with your heel and down with your heel. So just practice that motion. Right, so if a dog's pulling, let's say this crack here is where she pulled. Go no. Just like that. No. No. And our weight's going backwards. So there's that little bit of a shove off the floor and the weight goes backwards. I mean, it's kind of like this motion, like that little dance step we were talking about, like that. But the momentum going back is what has that feeling, like she kind of ran into a wall, and that's going to be that punisher. You know, nope, you can't cross here. So what we're looking at is when her shoulders cross, like if you look straight down, when the shoulders kind of cross your knee, or with her, she's so low, your shin bone, when the shoulders cross that, that's when you want to know and pop back. And that's kind of all the steps to walking. And that should really be able to figure that out for you. After she completely stops like that, I want her to be still. So like something I should be doing now. You just want to see her still, no longer moving, then let's go. And then start your process again. So eventually with this, the reward becomes movement, which is pretty awesome. It's a very functional reward. Eventually you no longer really have to feed her a lot. You know, we just taught this today, so we're still using rewards. But eventually you're not going to have to do that a whole lot, because the reward becomes movement and the punishment becomes stopping. So that's kind of how that's all figured out. So think red light, green light. That's all.